So what's happening Friday is we had to fill an awkward hour with everybody all at once, which makes things weird. So you guys are going to be taking your mastery on Friday, and you're going to have an hour to do it. So we're not going to start it on Thursday. I'm just going to write it that it should be manageable to have everyone get done within that hour. I believe what's going to happen is you're going to be in one of the classrooms on that side of the pod. Then after that, we'll go down and do science fair. So on Friday, bring a book or something or other work for another class, because if you get done with the test early, don't create problems or distractions, right? So today we're doing closure, and then tomorrow and Thursday, we're going to jump on in back into the CC3 book. So to talk about where we're heading, here's where we are, right, finishing chapter 9. We're not going to do these closures right now. We'll probably come back later in the year to make sure that we remember all those skills that we've learned right now. So tomorrow, and where we're heading, is into the 611. But notice, like, we skipped 614 because they're assuming with us being the compressed class, we're good enough to be able to do that. In chapter 7, we skip all of section 1 and all of section 3. So if you are one of the worker headers, this is where you're going to start to, like, maybe potentially ask me before you work ahead, like, especially if you're switching chapters. And I have this as a printed version. I would be able to show you, like, oh yeah, you want to go ahead and start like all of your chapter 7 work? Here's what the assignments are going to be. At least that's the plan. Sometimes I cut some questions out, but most of these are good, and we're the advanced class, so we should be able to manage that. In chapter 8, we skip all of section 1 and 3. Again. Chapter 9, we skip a lot of section 2. And then this is as far as we're actually trying to make it this year. So notice how this switches to grade 8. So we're trying to get through chapter 10, and we do all of it because some of this is stuff you haven't done. And notice some of these lessons, like we have a lot of resources here in this lesson. But the modification is that with you guys, I could do this in one day, where with a regular class, it would potentially take 2. So that's like the accelerated pathway modifications. So that's where we're heading. And of course, this is recorded, so you could go back and reference this if you want to see those homework assignments and stuff. But that's what we're about to dive into. Cool. And this is a lot of geometry stuff, so if you are less in love with algebra and you've been sitting here waiting to do more with geometry, this will make you happy. So hopefully you've turned in these 3 assignments, and aside from that, we're just working today. So unless you guys have questions, I'm just going to let you work, and then about 20-ish, something like that, I'll start to go over answers and see if you want me to solve any problems, just, for everyone. Cool? All right, thank you guys very much.